Hello everybody, welcome to the beautiful tutorial of Nada Como Te Amo, written by Carlos Lira on the lyrics of the great Vinicius de Moraes in 1961. So I changed the original key from A to F because it won't be more difficult for you, but especially to lower the vocal register, which was far too high for me. It's a very good compromise since we were avoiding to use the transmission key for digital piano. Well, anyway, I recommend that you always read the description of everything I offer you on my channel to check well what is the value of the transmission key and to apply it if it's necessary. Naturally, if it at zero, it's symbolized by the letters K and T, key transpose. It means that there is nothing to modify. Today, for example, is KT0. Of course, nothing prevents you from increasing or decreasing the internal transposition of your keyboard. If this one is not adjusted to your voice, it's a question of vocal comfort. But if you need, it's maybe digital in your piano. I don't know. There's a lot of models. You open your book and you will find the description or to process. But if you need, you see this place where in the middle there is a green mark. We have this is a natural position. We have six less half tone available to make it lower, and six more half tones to make it higher. So it's just only very simply. This is an old models. Anyway, and last word you will find in another video under the title guide to help you with the general understanding of the song. So let's start with the introduction, but just before I will tell you I will split this tutorial in two parts. The first part will be for the very beginners who are playing in ballad. This song is so beautiful also in ballad, and if you're a little bit advanced in the second part, we're talking about the famous bossa nova like this. Nada como te cariño, something like that. Okay, so first let's start with the introduction. With the introduction, wow, the beast. We are in the key of F, so let's have a look first for the key of F in the degrees and in natural scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. Let me just give you a trick just before to start about to make the difference. For example, on this scale of F, for to make the difference between the major 7 and the 7. So you will always find, see the root to root to root root F. A semitone below the root you will find the major 7, and the semitone below the major 7 you will find the 7. Why? Root, third major, fifth, because from the fifth the minus 7 is a third minus 7 from the fifth. This is just fifth, okay? So 1, 2, 3 semitone above, it's a minus 7, and 4 semitone above, it's a major 7. So F major 7, F7. And of course, will be another trick if it doesn't work on all the keys. It works on all the keys. It's so very important to understand that. So let's start. Padam pam, D, E, F, padam pam, G7. You see, and now it's really more simply to make the difference. 7, you see, a semitone below the major 7 and the root. You see, G7. So we have G, A, D, and F. And then bottom F sharp major 7, scale of F sharp, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root in degrees, of course. Root, third, fifth, major 7. You see semitone below the root. So we have F sharp, B flat, D flat, and F, the F sharp major 7, and then bam bam. We go back to the G7, bam bam bam. So and now we play C7, 9, 11. So beautiful that we resolve by C7, bam bam. Okay. So why it's a 9 and the 11? Because in the scale of C, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's the same note as the F, but it's an extension. So we say 4, 5th, 6, major 7, root 9. It's not the 10, it's 11, flat 11, you see. and sharp 9 or sharp 9 or flat 9. That's the flat. The E, it's also the third major, okay, but it's also in extension if we need. It's also flat 9. So we're going to use the 11. So and we say the 11, and we say 9 because 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, it's also the second, but it's an extension. So we say C 7 9 11. So beautiful chord. We resolve by just when the 9 is off, and you go back to the third major. It's only an inversion of C7. So we say first C7 9 11, C7, okay, and then we resolve by your F6 root 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and we play of course the third like this, the third major. So A C B F, and we resolve by C sharp 5, C7 sharp 5. The fifth is become, instead of the G sharp. Okay, so we have E, G sharp, B flat, and C. So again slowly. Ba-dum, bum, G7, bum, ba-dum, bum, F sharp major 7, ba-dum, bum, G7, bum, 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 C7 9 11, C7, bum, 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 F6, and we resolve here, or you can use that in reverse, in inversion. It's up to you. You see the E on the top, and then if you want to make a fantasy, you can use a scale, a Locrian scale of the C. What is it? It's C, C sharp, D sharp, and then we have D sharp, yes, D sharp, F. We have F sharp, G sharp, or A sharp and C. Or C, B flat, A flat, G flat, F, E flat, D flat, and C, like this. It depends where you start. If you start from this octave, 4, 5th, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, and you can inverse 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in time, you see, you can training so beautifully scale. So again, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, and then you resolve like this or like that, or here if you want. It's up to you. You decide by yourself. It's a question. So again, from the introduction, slowly, and then we sing. Ba-dum, in ballad. Ba-dum, bam, bam, ba-dum, 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 da-dum, ba-dum, da-dum, ba-dum, da-dum, of course, it's an option if you want to start directly. Okay. The root, the first note that we sing is the root. Na, nada como te. F, so first chord, F major 7. Of course, I didn't have told you just before, but you play the bass, the root, all the time with your left hand, of course. But I have a small hand, but you see I can catch both double, you see. But if it's too hard, you play just only one note, okay, the root. So again, nada como te, F major 7, so F, A, C, E, that resolved by 6, instead of E, the D. Nada como te, cari, I didn't show you all the melody because this whole voice will make the melody, okay? But sometime I give you some indication. Cari E minor 7. So scale of E 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 measures on the root. Roots and minor 5th and 7. We have E, G, B, and D. Cari new A7. Scale of A7 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 measures on the root. Root 3rd, 5th, 7. We keep the root in play, the 3rd major, the 5th, but it's just only the 7th that we return, like this. And then, again, Cariño, nada, nada come está. Full D minor 7. But you can play here or here or here. Scale of D first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 measures on the root. Roots and minor 5th, 7. We have D, F, A, and C. So you use on the way that you want. I mean, the root is coming on the top. This first reverse, the second reverse. The F is coming on the top. That's the 3rd minor. So you use. It's up to you. You see, you decide the choice. I tried. This is a fundamental position. I mean, on the scale. But after you decide, you see, it's really up to you. So again, from the start. Nada como te, cariño, nada como está, Virginio. F4, 7. 1, 2, 3, root 4, 3, 4. We use 4, the 5th and the 7. Okay, and then we say 4 sus. Sus to what? To resolve to a 3rd minor or 3rd major. So in this case, we resolve by a 3rd major. So from the B flat to the A. Virginio. I carry on. I'll say B flat 6. Scale of B flat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 measures on root. Root 3rd, 5th, 6. So I keep the root in place, the 3rd in place, the 5th, the F is coming on the bottom, and the 6th also too, like this. So we play F, G, B flat, D. E flat 7 is the first reverse of E flat. Scale of E flat first, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 measures on the root. Fundamental position of E flat, root 3rd, 5th, 7. Okay? So root E flat is coming on the top. You see, like this, but the first reverse, the second one will be this one. You see, it's just only a reverse. Okay, you see, and then we have a 3rd one here. Okay? And then we go back to the root position, but higher. Okay, so I suggest to use this position. So G, B flat, D flat, and E flat, and the root, of course. So you can play the root here, or just only with one bass. It's up to you. Okay, here or here, same thing. You decide the color, more deeper, more higher. So again, from the Iau sienternese, ben baixinho, A minor 7. Scale of A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 measures 7 root. Root 3rd, 5th, 7. We keep the root, the 3rd minor and the 5th, but the 7 is coming on the bottom, the G. G, A, C, E. Assim dizer, D minor 7. The reverse, you see, you remember. So we have A, C, D, and F. So a G amor, G7, you know, sharp 5 instead of the D sharp. Ma você G, okay, G minor 7 from the major mode to the minor mode. It's just only to descending a semitone below, and the major mode, the 3rd will be not major and not, she's become minor, 3 semitone above the root. You see, very simply, and we resolve by C7 sharp 5 from the start slowly. Nada. I try to avoiding this 3 fingers because you good point of view from the top, like this. Okay. Nada como te, cariño. nada come sta per e ao s'internesse ben baixinho assim dizer sou e de amar você. Okay, or at the end of the first verse, and we have only two verses, so you can use this option, and then again we can use G for make liaison for the G flat and F. It's a transition, and then it will be first line the same chord. Second verse, nada como viver. So F major 7, F6, Ju, E minor 7 to A7, D minor 7, sempre assi. So sempre assi. Okay, remember the melody, sempre assi querer. You see, sempre assi querer. Okay, so sempre assi querer. E move F4 7 2. We resolve by the third major. Okay, muito. B flat 6, nada como te. B flat, E flat 7, allegria, E minor 7, G vive. Oh, io, okay, D minor 7, avero so, G7 apparesse, nun sempre nuovo, F sharp major 7, risplendo in alternada, C4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5th, sus to what? To resolve into a third major and not minor, but we choose major. Okay, it doesn't work on minor mode. You see, it's work on major mode. So C, C7, C, E, G, and B flat. So, but first instead of the F, we put the C like this. In alternada como te. Amor, F major 7, F6, and then C7, sharp 5, and if you want to, because she's very short like song, but if you want to sing again, and then nada como te, cari. But if you want to finish the song, it's up to you. Nada como te amor, and then pam. As simply, it will be like this: pam 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 pam. F major 7, you see, or C D C with the major 7, the E, C D C E. Okay, like this: C D C E, or just directly pam pam. And but if you want to a little bit upgrade, you can use a pam, something very interesting. It's a F sharp major 7 9, and you're descending a semitone below F major 7 9. So let's have a look with the root of F sharp, root 3rd, 5th major 7, and the root 9. So we have F flat, F flat, F, D flat and B flat, and the root of course, and you descend on the F to your bass, bam bam. See, F major 7 9, 1 2 3 4 5 6 major 7, root and 9 with a G. You see, so we have A, C, E, and G, and F on the bass. So like this, bye bye, if you want, okay? Or you can make a lot of sing, bam, bam, for example, or bam bam bam. Or you decide, you understand, you have all the tools for to do that, okay? So I think you have all the tools for to make the ballad in ballad. Maybe I play for you last time from the second verse in ballad, okay? Nada como viver junto, sempre assim querei muito. Nada como ter alegria de viver e ver o sol aparecer num sempre novo resplendor e não ter nada como ter amor. Bam, bam, bam. Okay? So, and now I think now you're ready for to make a beautiful ballad. Okay? So now in second part, the O to make the bossa nova from the introduction. Ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. So I try to avoid these two fingers at your good point of view from the top. So we're going to use the root all the time and the fifth we return the fifth. So what I suggest is to play all the song. We stay on the bars with time. Pum, pam, 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 pam. So you decide the tempo, pam, 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 or slower, of course. Sorry. So if you don't know it really now yet all your scales, what I suggest is to give you to show you all the where is the fifth and to reverse like this. Where is the fifth on the G for example for the first chord? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the D. So we keep the root in place and the D is coming at the bottom. Okay. So pam 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 pam. You see, same thing. Where is the fifth on the F sharp? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the D flat. So we keep the root in place at the D flat. You have the basic. You see, the rule. You have to understand the rule. You see. We go back on the G7. So it's G and D. On the C7, why the fifth? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to use, and major mode or minor mode is not important for, or what is important at the root. Okay, so we have C, the root is C, so we play C, and the fifth of the C is coming at the bottom, like this. Bum, 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 ba-da, bum. And now it will be F6, so we play F, and the fifth of the F, that's the C, okay, like this. And then bum, bum, and we start to sing. Okay, slowly the introduction again. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, what I'm doing. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, de-do-do-do, bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. And then you can make this fancy if you want. G flat and con nada como te. So we stay longer time in bars, okay? So on first chord F major 7 we have F and C, nada como te. And then next one E minor 7 we have E and B with our left hand continue. On A7 we have A and E. On D minor 7 D and A, nada como está per G. F4/7 we have F and E. You resolve with the third major with the A. You can make this fancy if you want, bum, 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 bum. But or nothing, okay. Et aussi on the B flat 6 we have B flat and F. Et aussi internecet E flat with B flat. Then baixinho A minor 7 that A and E. Assim dizer D minor 7 D from here to here. Here is nothing changes. D minor and A. So a Gamma G and D on the G7 with the sharp 5. Or say you see from the major mode to minor mode it's nothing changed at the roots was important, the G and the D. So Gamma você and then wapam if you want, and then second verse nada como vi F6 does F and C, June E minor 7, so E and B, 2 on A7, A and E, D minor 7, D and A, sempre así queremos, so F and C muito, para ba ba. For example, or directly, boom, you're landing on a B flat with F, nada como te. So E flat and B flat, alegría, A minor 7, A with E, G vive, D minor 6, I vero so, G7, G and D, aparece, non sempre novo, F sharp major 7, F sharp with C sharp, okay, risplendo, y no te nada, C4, 7, como, nada como te, C7, C and G with left hand, amor, major 7, F6, amor, and then one, and then Y1. So I think you have all the tools for to make so beautiful bossa nova. I hope you enjoy, because that's the words you enjoy. This beautiful melody song is inside include of the big playlist what I've dedicated to and I'm called Latin, of course, it's a Latin song. But if you have the curiosity to explore all my channel, you will discovering maybe a big playlist that I've dedicated to the king of the bossa nova. I say Carlos Tom Jobim, and another big playlist that I've dedicated to the love of my life, Michel Legrand, the fabulous composer, musician. So I hope you enjoy, and I tell you thank you very much for your fidelity and love. I appreciate much a lot to make those tutorial for you, and I hope you enjoy also too. Thank you very much, and I'll tell you bye bye. And you say it's not really hard. Take your time and start. Maybe you see in ballad, and then you upgrade. Thank you very much. You have all the chord and all the notes, and I thank you. There's no reason that it doesn't work. Thank you very much. Bye bye.